missed yesterday's upload. That was because I was out walking the dogs and realised that I'd forgot to record a video, and I've actually got to go and walk the dogs after I finish this as well. But today we have made an incredible fish dish, which I hope you guys enjoy watching me make from scratch. Enjoying a nice Coca-Cola at the end. That's not Coca-Cola, it's Pepsi in a Coca-Cola glass. But yeah, stay tuned for, I'm still doing a Wednesday upload, don't worry about that. Wednesday's upload is going to be a really cool video. It's going to be a microphone test. I do speak a little bit about it a little bit later on in the video, definitely right towards the end. So stay tuned for that. But if you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. We will be getting back to some more footballing content over the next couple of days as well. I want to record some roleplay aspects. I want to record a few different things. But yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy this, and let's get into the cooking of the dinner. So for this recipe, you are going to need some SeaBass, carrots, some British miniature potatoes, and then any sort of, salad items that you might end up wanting. So first off, what we're going to do, I have already boiled the kettle, so that's nice and hot. We have a small pan that's going to go on in maybe 5 minutes, but first we need to get on with getting these carrots done. Now, for all intents and purposes, feel free to boil the carrots. However you cook carrots, steam them. It's completely your choice at the end of the day. However you want to. This isn't going well, is it? There we go, get them back on there. But yeah, so cook the carrots however you want, but first obviously peel them and cut them up into however you're going to eat them. I myself do prefer roasting them in the oven with a bit of salt, pepper, touch of oil, and a little bit of honey as well, just to sweeten them up a bit. One done. And this is a very small carrot. It was last in another packet of carrots that I wanted to cook with. So I thought, why not just use this up and then grab another carrot out of the new bag. And then, of course, just literally top and tail the carrot if you can. Bosh, bosh. Nice and easy. So half the big carrot and then just quarter that. And I have a nice small, it's actually a bread tin I think, but I use it for carrots because it just keeps everything a bit more confined. This one I'm probably just going to cut in half. It's small enough. And then the last one, again, maybe thirds. I might do thirds just to keep them a little bit small and to give me a few extra carrots. So nicely done. I'm going to add a little bit of salt, a bit of pepper. I'm going to add a touch of, well, really not much at all, just enough to coat them. And then they'll need about 20 to 25 minutes on 180. So we have the carrots in the oven. Of course, I'm going to empty the kettle water into there. Don't need it to be too much. I'm going to make a cup of tea with the rest of this kettle water. Grab your bag of potats. And if you follow me this way, literally just give them a quick wash. And of course, they go straight into the boiling water. Without trying to get much of it on the camera. Turn it on. It'd help if I turned it on, wouldn't it? Now, we can go ahead and make a cup of tea. Now, I don't think I've got many American viewers. I'll have to check the analytics actually. But, cup of tea. Hello, Alton. Tea. Sugar. Milk. You grab your tea bag. Now, this is a very controversial way of doing it. Tea bag it in. I give myself 2 sugars. 1.5. We'll go 1.5, that's fine. We can add some boiling hot water. and leave it for about 5 or 10 seconds. Give it a nice stir. Now, I myself don't really care whether you take the tea bag out first or you put the milk in first. Either way, you're putting milk into your tea. Unless you're having it black, of course. A little bit of milk. You want it a nice you want it sort of that colour. Or almost, that's more orange, but you know what I mean. A nice brown colour. Now, if you've already chucked the tea bag and then put your milk in and you realise, I put a bit too much milk in, you can't do it. If you keep your tea bag in, you can leave it in for an extra couple of seconds, strain it, and then bin it. So I'm going to go ahead and make a bit of a makeshift sauce. Okay, so I don't know where I got to in the last bit because the camera cut out. I added a tiny little bit of salt and pepper and made this homogeneous mixture of, there we go, just herbs and spices. The recipe online, not that I follow a recipe too much, but whilst I was looking for the sauce to make, also had a little, it said handy tip, fry your fish in oil and butter, like half the amount of each, so you're not using like a whole bit of butter, but at the same time you're not using like a whole thing of oil. And it should make it, the oil, what does it say, the oil stops it sticking, but the butter the butter gives it colour, the oil makes it super crispy, which is what we want because we've got a skin on fish and we want that skin to be nice and crispy. I'm just going to coat the bottom in butter, there we go. Once that starts sizzling away, which it is starting to do, but it's not quite there yet, we've got 2 sea bass fillets. Alright, that's starting to bubble and sizzle away quite nicely. Let us go. And away from you, Luke. And look, it just shrink up already, that's ridiculous. Just turn the heat up just a little bit, just a tad. If it does stick, I'm not going to be too upset because we're going to get rid of all the crispy bits. Yeah, get rid of the crispy bits with the white wine vinegar, and then the sauce goes in, it goes over the fish. So, okay, so as you can see, it's sizzling away. I think I've absolutely, whoa, look at that, what colour, look at that, nice brown skin. The fish itself, let me add some butter into the middle of the pan so it can sizzle away. Okay, so the fish is getting a little bit hot and smoky now, so I'm going to take it off the heat, put it onto a little plate, and we are going to just set it to one side. But we have this nice buttery base with all of the fish sort of fragrances and, or what do you call it, flavouring in here. We don't want the butter on too high, but we do want to go ahead and add that. Smells divine, by the way. Okay, so the last set of sauce that we were going to put on there, which included actually lemon juice. There we go, let's go and add that. Burnt quite a bit because I left it in the pan and it went very black. So we've taken the carrots out of the oven there over there. The potatoes are almost done. And we're going to go ahead and do this in the pan off the heat. Add some coriander, add some oregano, add some thyme. Now I have burnt my hand in the process of all of this. Right there, I don't know if you can tell. Oh, stings a little bit. This goes into the middle just to lightly fry off. What I'm going to do is, I'm not actually, I thought there'd be some sort of oil on the plate where the fish was resting. Into this corner now, it's not burnt whilst I'm dishing up the food. So here we go, we have said plate here. We go with said fish on there as so. We drain the potatoes. I'm gonna add a touch of mint into the potatoes because that always goes well with fish. Minty potatoes. Ow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ow. 5, 6, 7 might be a bit overkill, but who cares? It's just potato. Have we got? No, we haven't. I guess I will use a fork. Now, 2 of these carrots, that one in particular, maybe 3 of the carrots, have a weirdly burnt sort of thing to them, and I have no idea what happened in the oven to make some of them burnt and some of them not. Because usually that oven is A1, and I get on relatively well with it. Peas, drain the peas because there was still a little bit of water. Usually the water's gone by now, but it will help soak up a little bit of extra mint. I've put the mint away, haven't I? Let's go for a dash in the peas as well. There we go. As well as some salt and pepper, because I like peas and I extremely like well seasoned peas. Now we've probably only got a few minutes until the camera cuts out, so it is what it is. There you go, soak all that up, beautiful. And it's just me eating, so I'm not 100% bothered about plating. Boom, that can get washed in a little while. Fork there, I can use the fork to eat with, because it's only picked carrots up. Tidy up a little bit of the mess, All hands on deck. Sauce. Look at that. I say sauce, it's more like a paste. But that, I'm hoping that's getting heavy. Wow. I'm hoping that is going to taste absolutely exquisite and definitely fragrant. Enough so that the peas and the potato, look at that. All of that can get nicely seasoned with the sauce as well. Leave that in there and let me do this quickly before it runs out of absolutely fantastic. Okay everybody, so yet again Luke has gone and made some absolutely banging scran. If I just show you a quick, I've taken photos downstairs because I don't think I'm going to be able to get a good enough thumbnail of this, but this is SeaBass with a lemon and herb sauce / reduction / paste with mint, peas and potatoes and carrots. We're going to absolutely tuck into this because I am starving, and obviously you've just seen me cook this nice crispy skin with a little bit of that sauce. Let's give that a go first. Obviously there are a few bones in this, but they are so wiry and brittle that I don't think it makes a difference. I hope not anyway. Oh my god. That's so soft. That's unbelievable. Doesn't even need to chew. Potatoes nice and golden on the inside. Look at the steam coming off. Can you see that? Let's go in front of my headphones. Can you see the steam coming off? I don't know if you can see the steam coming off. Okay. Could have done with just putting a bit of butter on them, just to oil them up a little bit, because the outside's a little bit dry, but it is what it is. Nice carrots, cooked beautifully, albeit still got a bit of a crunch, and you know what, I don't mind that. And then minty, salty, peppery peas. They're class. They're so good. Absolutely banging. And funnily enough, even though we've got, soft carrots, peas and potatoes on the table, the fish is the softest of them all. Look at that. Oh my god, it's really bony. There's quite a few bones in this. I'm going to remove them. Actually, I think that's ginger. Because it's not come from the fish, it's come from the top. That's ginger. That's ginger root, that is. Oh, did you hear the crispiness of that? There you go, big bit of fish. Huge bit of fish. Nice, crisp, golden skin. Let's get a bit of this. Yeah, it's definitely, look, if you can see on there, because it is on the potatoes, I've just grabbed a bit of the sauce. And there's bits sticking out, so I'm assuming that's just ginger root. Something I wanted to talk about, I've been playing a lot of Disney Dreamlight Valley. It's my last week of work. And again, apologies for missing yesterday's recording. Completely forgot about that, hence why you've got a video today, and you will also have one tomorrow. Tomorrow is hopefully going to be a microphone test. I'm going to be recording this microphone against this microphone against the Blue Yeti that I haven't actually got out of its thing since I went with these. Since I went with the Tascam. I don't think. Either way, it's been a very long time since I've used it. I drank my cup of tea downstairs. Drank that while I was cooking. I've got a little bit of Coca-Cola left. Well, it's actually Pepsi. Pepsi in a Coca-Cola glass. I don't give a damn. We actually didn't add any honey to this either. But we did add salt and pepper. So they are quite nicely seasoned. This is banging. This is absolutely phenomenal. This is phenomenon. Phenomenon. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Disney Dreamlight Valley. It's one of them games where you have to make friends, craft stuff, a bit like if you could imagine a Disney version of what's the game called? Animal Crossing. You have to craft and mine stuff, make friends, do quests to unlock more things, and then unlock worlds where you go and get other Disney companions. And I played it a while ago to about level 6. I'm now level 24 after 2 days of playing. I'm loving it. It's really good. I must admit, I think SeaBass is my favourite fish to eat. Definitely, and cook with, to be fair. Look how easy that was to cook. Let's mop up a little more of this sauce. Yeah, that sauce might be a little bit more like a paste. Maybe I should have added a bit more butter to it and had it as an actual, like, sauce. Either way, that is delightful. In whatever paste I've put on top. I mean, it's cooked and it's gone on fish, so who cares? Who cares if that's what it's meant to taste like? Oh, listen to how crispy that skin was. Oh, that's beautiful. Nice, if you can see on the front of the fork there. Nice crispy bit of skin. That is unbelievable. Wow. I'm very much a fan of that. Nice, soft but firm potatoes. I'm just running this. Oh, wow. yeah, I think I'm just going to go scrum this. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Stay tuned, like I say, for tomorrow's video, which is a microphone test. I'll just be doing some counting up to 20 and back again, and then maybe reciting the alphabet. Maybe even backwards. Doing some trigger sounds. Not trigger sounds, but trigger words. For maybe, I want to say 6 to 8 minutes. And then what I'll do is I'll repeat the two. I'll repeat the clip, but with the other microphone. Audio. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed.